Yo, what's good, y'all boys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Swank the Reactor. I'm Swank the Reactor today. I got something interesting, a little out of the ordinary of what I kind of been doing, but it looked like an interesting video. Shout out to my boy Tommy G. I know it says subscribe right here. I'm a subscribe, but on my other channel, I am subscribed to Tommy G. He make fantastic content, and today we got inside the world of Miami's millionaire elite.
What industry they're in, what's the most they ever made in a month, best financial decisions, worst financial decisions. Let's explore money, because really money is just a game, and these people
look at my boy Tommy G, man. Big boy buff song.
Do you think you can become a billionaire?
100%.
I sold that business for 115 million.
What would you say your net worth is now?
400 million?
One thing I've picked up about this younger generation is we all want to run our own show, whether it's a YouTube channel, a t-shirt company. We want to be our own boss and do things that matter. Entrepreneurship is very important to me. That's why I spent 16 weeks with Milwaukee 8th graders, leading them through an entrepreneurship course that culminated in a pitch competition where first, second, and third place won money. Wealthy people has been forefront in our country's discussion. Some people villainize them, thinking that they're evil or bad people that somehow took advantage of people to get to the top. Other people celebrate these entrepreneurs and want to aspire to be like them themselves. The first entrepreneur I meet up with is Jordan Welch.
Before he even talked to Jordan Welch, I watch a lot of Jordan Welch videos, very good videos. Shout out Jordan Welch. But I'm going back to what he said about people dislike rich people because they take advantage of a lot of people. We're not going to sit here and act like that's not true. The unfortunate part about being rich that people don't think about is they be like, oh, it's so much money in the world, everybody can have money. No, they can't, because if everybody had money, then money means less. If everybody was rich, then rich means nothing. So that will never happen. In order for you to be rich, whoever's watching this right now, I don't know a lot of people who don't want to be rich. I do know some people that have no aspiration at all to be rich. They just want to live comfortably. But for those of you who want to be rich, including myself, somebody got to be poor. Honest. He makes great content. The videos are amazing.
What's up, Zane? Awesome to meet you, man.
Tell the people where we are right now, Zane.
So we're here in Miami, Florida. We're 39 floors up here in a penthouse. We're gonna show you a crazy view right now, so let's go. Where I used to grow up, it was like a 500 square foot apartment, and you would open up the window, your view was another brick building. When I first made my first dollars, it wasn't getting a nice car. The first thing I did was I moved into a high rise with a crazy view, because I was like, to me, that's the most inspiring thing anyone can have.
So Zane, tell the people what you do.
That's an interesting story, bro. I feel like it's so much beauty in going through the struggle and making it out on the other side. And we see a lot of success stories on the internet, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, you name it. It's success stories about people I came up from the trenches. We didn't have much. It's like the story of a lot of people. But when you really think about it, I know I've seen people come out of the trenches, but it's so many more that don't make it out of that. It's beauty in that struggle, but people think for some reason when they see this, oh, anybody can do it. That's not true, bro. You probably know more people that's still stuck in that struggle than people that made it out. That's hard. That's a lot of hard work. I feel like I just wanted to include that portion. That's a lot of hard work, bro. You really got to give it up to these dudes. That's he says net worth is almost 400 million. That's crazy. That's a large feat, bro. $1 million is a large feat.
My main business is a company called Better Earth Solar. We're a residential solar company. So we put on a solar system. We power up your house. You have all the off-grid capabilities. I went to college. I was there for a year. I dropped out of college. I was like, F this. I'm gonna go sell solar.
And what'd you do last month in business?
Almost $40 million.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
It, man.
So Zane,
that's incredible, bro. 40 million in a month.
100%.
Wow.
And how old are you now?
27.
And when do you think you'll be a billionaire?
By 30.
How many employees do you have?
That's possible.
50 W2 and 3,000 contractors.
And those are your sales guys?
Those are sales guys, yeah. And you have guys there that maybe work for 3 months and make a few grand, and you have guys there that work for 3 months and make $1 million.
Your number one salesperson in the country?
$3 million. And he's from Wisconsin, yeah.
Represent.
Chance. His name's Chance Prachinsky. His first year working with me, he won a white Lambo.
So gentlemen, do we have a yacht to be boarding pretty soon?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice right there, boy. That Rolls Royce, man, that joint clean.
In this country. And a lot of people
one day soon.
Creating wealth is out of their reach, and they're just destined to be poor or broke or not live an excellent life? Like, what is your mentality on that?
The only reason people never get out of a recession or people get affected by a recession is because they live a life above their means. They end up putting all of their eggs into a few baskets that don't do good today. You could either look at it as an issue or you look at it as the greatest opportunity in your life.
That's clean, very clean.
Tell us where we are right now.
We're on my 92-foot yacht called the Bonus Rounds. I have a coaching program for entrepreneurs and business owners. We have about 40 of our members on the boat that have flown in from all around the country. Deals are happening, coaching's happening. I grew up just north of Boston, about 40 minutes north of the city. I started getting involved in drugs and alcohol at a young age. I started smoking pot and selling pot.
So far, that's what we have in common with both you and Zane in your entrepreneurial journey. Was selling weed was your first flip.
14 years old was my first ever massive drug purchase and sell.
I swear to God that selling drugs is a better MBA in business than you can get in college. I'm just
Honestly, it's crazy that he says that, because bro, that's, people say that all the time. Like, bro, if you can go out there and sell drugs and make a decent living at it, bro, like you can actually do something with it, bro, it's nothing you can't do in business. You already learned all the basics of business. No matter how you got there, like selling drugs is probably not the most optimal way. Nobody really wants to sell drugs. But if you can do that and do it efficiently, bro, you can move into something legit and be perfectly fine.
saying it taught me a lot. When I was 14 years old in 1999, Oxycontin was just hitting the scene.
Don't be afraid to take what they give you. Often, it will be an opioid medication.
Creating this opioid epidemic, but he brought over a 40 milligram Oxycontin pill and we crushed it up, and I sniffed half and he sniffed half, and it birthed an opiate addiction in me on the spot. 6 months later,
That's
I
crazy.
dropped out of high school and I was an IV heroin addict.
Damn.
What brings you guys here?
Networking, man. Solid event, man. I moved to Miami. It's like a no-brainer, you know.
Seek guidance.
Mentorship, vision.
What kind of industries are you guys in?
I'm in the audio, video, smart home.
Content creation industry.
All things real estate.
I'm in e-commerce.
I do AI consulting. The restaurant, food, and beverage industry.
It's a lot of different people on here.
Real estate. Consulting space. Podcasting.
Solar, baby.
Sales.
What's the most you ever made in a month?
One time I made 180,000 in a day.
150.
300K? 37 grand.
350,000?
52 grand?
Like that's
15, 16?
Probably over $1 million.
What's the most you ever?
like, bro, that is an incredible amount of money. I love watching stuff like this because that is mind blowing. Like, even the lowest was, I think with him, he said 15, 16,000 in a month. That's incredible money. That is an incredible amount of money. Like, it might not be, one dude said he made $1 million, one dude made 350,000, 16,000 is nothing to sneeze at, bro. That is an incredible living. I love to see stuff like that. Like, and every one of them had something they was doing that was totally different, but somehow they are meshing together and being able to, like, figure out how they can, I'm assuming on there, figure out how they can assist each other or get into another niche and make money there. And like, it's I just love to see it, man.
15 years old for about
You lose some, you make more.
Almost 7 years. I shot heroin, used drugs every day. On December 7th of 2006, after a robbery gone bad, where I had robbed a guy for $82 with a kitchen knife, that's when I got into sobriety. And I've been consistently sober and in recovery since then. I started this sober house in October of 2008. It was me and 11 guys that lived in a house, and I helped them get sober and I helped them change their lives. And that grew into one of the largest providers of addiction treatment on the East Coast. We did $55 million a year in top line revenue. But I sold that business for $115 million.
You guys.
That's incredible. Wow. I watched the video for entertainment, but that's crazy. Like, the worst time of his life, the worst thing that can possibly happen to him, he was addicted to drugs, tried to rob didn't try to rob somebody. He actually robbed somebody for a measly $82. That could have cost him his entire life. But since it didn't, something sparked in him like, oh, I got to get right. Started a recovery house just to help himself and a couple other people just recover and be better at life. And that simple, unselfish decision made him $155 million. That's crazy.
Hours to kill before we go to Eric's house for dinner. I gotta find out what t-shirt I'm gonna wear so I don't look like a monkey in Miami. Let's go shopping. I spent $35 on Amazon where I was trying to replicate.
I know Tommy G not finna go in there and spend no money.
Trying to figure out what to wear to a club.
This motherfucker's so cheap, boy.
Strong 8. If you're in Miami, this is the way to go.
Entrepreneur, but I've been so frugal my whole life.
That's a good thing.
It's hard for me to just look at a t-shirt that's $200 and just buy it.
A lot of it is so superficial, bro, and it's not necessary, you know? You want people to respect you off your name and what you've created, not off of what you wear. And 9 times out of 10, people don't give a shit anyways.
Now we're heading to Eric, the guy that...
I 100% agree with that. Like, you don't necessarily have to wear expensive stuff to garner the attention that you want to garnish. But at the same time, I feel like how I was saying earlier about like people that live like that come up out the mud, you from the hood, you from whatever, like you buying expensive stuff is saying to yourself like, I did it. I did that. Like if you got expensive shoes on, expensive shirt, nice car, watches, jewelry, a lot of people just be like, oh, you're superficial. No, that's not the case. It's like every time you get to put that designer on, every time you throw them chains on, that grill in, that $100,000 watch, you look at it like, I did that. I earned that. So it's a different mindset. I don't think it's so much for like people like on the outside. Of course you want to look good, but I think it's more so like you telling yourself every day, like, I work hard and I did this. That's why I think people would buy like flashy stuff. That's why I would do it. Like, I did this. I can afford this now. So why not? I get it. I don't bash nobody who want to spend that money. If you made that money and you want to spend it on jewelry and clothes, go crazy, bro. Tommy G, bro. Another banger video. Shout out Tommy G. He do it every time. If y'all like this video, go give Tommy G channel. Go out. I'm gonna leave his description to the channel in the link below. Go check it out, man. I promise you won't be disappointed. There's so many bangers on there. He got nothing but hits. It's really good videos on there. So check that out. Thank y'all for watching, man. We out.